Hi.
Hi everyone. We're here to talk about the Grade Center. We're going to talk about setting up your Grade Center by adding columns.
Hiding and making columns visible to students.
And then just a quick little piece about how to manually enter grades. So to start, we should actually go into the Grade Center. So this might seem like a really obvious thing.
However,
but we have a little tip to share. So you can either click on the Grade Center link and then click on Full Grade Center, which is 2 clicks. Or you can go to the control panel and instead of clicking right on Grade Center, find this almost invisible arrow, this gray on gray arrow, and click on that. It's to the right of the Grade Center item.
Shortcut.
And it'll take you right to the Grade Center. It's just a faster way of getting there. And then
there's your, that probably looks very similar to your Grade Center. So first thing, you know that for every gradable item, you're creating a column, just like you would in Excel. So to create a column in the Grade Center, you just
click the Create Column button.
Fairly self-explanatory.
Yes, indeed.
And here you'll note the orange stars are required. So give your column a name, simple enough, our first assignment. Next piece, this primary display, we recommend you keep that at score, because if you put it as a percentage, then calculating percentages into percentages becomes
funky.
Interesting. Points possible.
Just the raw score you're going to grade the item out of.
Perfect score.
So you could have all your columns graded out of 100, and then you can use the weighted total column to tell the system that assignment 1 is 10% and assignment 2 is 25% and all that good stuff. That comes later.
So it can be out of 100, but worth 5%.
Yes.
All good. The due date is a kindness to students because it will remind the student about that due date in a bunch of different places around the portal. So just kindness. It's hard for you to see that that's working, but it's easy for the student to see that it's working.
So the last piece here is the options. The one you're going to want to pay attention to is show this column to students. So here you can toggle whether students see their grade or not, essentially.
And by default it says yes, you show it to students, which is unfortunate because it really ought to be no.
Yes, so we definitely recommend that you make all of your columns invisible to begin with. Then you can flip the visibility on once you're actually ready to show them their grade. Click Submit.
And done.
And you will see your column at the end of the Grade Center.
So after your total, etc. Yeah. There we go. There.
Right here.
You can rearrange these later, but that's where it will show up. So you can see by that icon, so dark gray circle with the red slash through it, that means students cannot see it. Your TAs can, you can, obviously, but students cannot.
But there's an added feature that came with this new version of Blackboard that's actually a faster way to switch the column visibility on and off. If you hover your mouse over the column name, you'll see what we call the contextual menu button, but actually it looks like a gray circle with a V. If you click on that, you'll see a new item here called ShowHide to Users.
Which means students.
Yes. Very different from hide column, however.
Which is hiding it from you.
So what you can do is click the show hide to users to show or hide the column to students. So let's just have a look here. Again, assignment is invisible to students. I know that because of the icon. If I go to show hide users, disappears. Now students can see their marks for assignment 1.
So you see if you look at your column headers there, you can see that what's visible and what's not visible pretty easily.
Now the only column that doesn't have this really quick, handy show hide users item is this total column. We don't know why.
It's a mystery.
It's kind of weird.
Just keeping things interesting.
But you can see all it allows you to do really easily is hide it from yourself. There is a way around it to actually hide it from students, and we definitely recommend that you hide this column from students and weighted total. That's coming up later. It's by going to Edit Column Information. So this will take you back to that same page we were on. And again, we just flip this to no and then click Submit.
It's super important to do this on the total because if you, with your first assignment, when you put the grades into the assignment column and you've made that not visible, if your total is still visible, the students are going to see their score for that assignment because it's a total.
Yes. So last one here is just a quick note about entering grades manually, which you can certainly do. In that case, what you're going to do is put your mouse inside the cell you want to add the grade to. So click right inside of there, use your keypad to enter a grade, and then just click the Enter key on your keyboard. It's the fastest way to enter grades. If I add a grade and click OK or click anywhere, It's really annoying. It'll ask me to click OK every single time I enter a grade. And that just doubles your work, essentially. So if you're manually entering your grades, press the Enter button.
The other thing you can do, if you're in there and you put in a number, and if you hit Tab, it just enters, basically.
So Enter, Tab, use your keyboard.
That's it for now. Look out for more videos from us.
See you later.